Hello my friends and welcome to episode 2 of our Football Manager 2021 series with Rangers. This is the main game now, of course, and we are getting into it. Now there's no transfer window disabled that, of course, so we're just going to get straight into the first game. It is Aberdeen away, a big game for us. I kind of realised I don't manage friendlies, as many of you will know. When I got here, I've done a friendly tactic tutorial that will be coming out in the next couple of days, if it's not already out. And I basically showed a few different variations of the tactic and how it would work in different things and how to build a tactic for a specific team. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. But what I noticed is, and I didn't notice this until today's game, I had reverted it back to one of the defensive variants. So we've not been training the exact variant that I want to use. So that could be a bit of a problem in terms of tactical familiarity after pre-season. It means we've been running the wrong tactic through pre-season. Pre-season has gone fairly well from memory. We've won every game bar Spartak Moscow, which we drew. I also threw in an extra friendly there against Ludogorets just to stop the team getting rusty. There was a complete week off. Ludogorets was one of the options. I think we were on tour in Austria at the time, so it had to be teams that were in that area. So Ludogorets, I thought they were a decent team to play. They're a Champions League team, or thereabouts, obviously from Bulgaria, so I felt that was a good test for us, and we won. So it was a positive pre-season despite that mix-up. So this is where we're going to go team-wise. We're going to go with Tavernier at right back, McGregor in goal. We'll go with Goldson and Hillander, who I think is the best central defensive partnership we can get. Hillander with my defensive line could be a bit of an issue. He is the slowest of all our defenders, but hopefully his positional sense, which his positioning is something like 17, it is indeed, will see us through. We're going to have Barisic on the left. Patterson's picked up a knock. Davis is obviously injured. He's still not recovered yet, so we're going to go with Zungu and Ryan Jack in the midfield. Prefer Jack to Kamara early on from the beta, and then Kamara sort of takes over later in the season. Kind of works, and plus I'm a big fan of Ryan Jack in real life, so I want to get as much out of him as I can. Midfield wise, we're going with Hadji at the right wing. We're going with Aribo at Cam because we want to really develop him there, and of course Ryan Kent at left inside forward rather, because he's the best option by a country mile. And we're going with Sir Alfredo of Morelos up top. Now again, if you have a look at this, we do have a lot of the young players in and around the first team squad. That is for mentoring. Again, I've done a mentoring tutorial that will explain everything we've done here, so if you're interested in the tutorial, check it out, and if you're interested in seeing what we've done, again, please check it out. Excuse me. And again, something like 90% of people that watch my content are not subscribed to the channel, so if you're enjoying this, please do. We are pushing towards 1,000 subscribers now, so it'd be great if you could tune it, hit subscribe and really help out the channel. Hit like and leave comments down below. I always encourage the comments. Who else are we going to go for the bench? Now usually I would have Davis here. We'll go with Berjonas, we'll go with Arfield, we'll go with Roof, we'll go with Greg Stewart, I think, and Cedric Eaton for our full 9. Fairly content with that. Obviously I can adjust this throughout the season and make it a bit more where I want it to be. So fairly content with this. I did try and recall Kai Kennedy. Now I managed to do that in the beta. I don't know how. It came up as one of the messages from the staff. This guy should be playing at Premiership level. Managed to recall him. When I tried to recall him, it wouldn't let me. And the other thing that I've noticed, and now I don't tend to, cancel the first window. This is the second save I've done it because I've done it in my beta save as well. But it actually blocks you from making any transfers in the first window. You can't even make an offer to bring someone in January. I did not know that. 4 changes from the last match. It shows you the changes now. I like that. Significant change in mentality. This is the issue. Like to confirm familiarity with the team mentality. This is the issue that we're going to have because I booked basically. But everyone else is happy. That's just the only issue. Hopefully we can get round that eventually. Don't know how this tactic's going to work. I have heard that there is some issues in regards to the new system. Oh, we're getting yellow for seems motivated and aggressive for Alfredo. Aggressive. That's interesting. Everyone else has gone. They were good and motivated, and suddenly they're now composed and aggressive. I'm very confused. Okay, next. Changing the team talks then. Team talks doesn't quite work the way they used to. Let's skip all that. Get in. I should have everything set so that the assistant manager is doing opposition instructions, although that might be the one that I've missed out, so we need to double check that actually. Let's go into opposition. Ask assistant. Right, that's not set, so we need to keep an eye on that. Tavernier bringing it forward. Can we get an early goal here? Poor cross from Tav. In the end, doesn't even beat the first man. They're playing a back five. Barisic with the free kick. Oh, I've not set up my set pieces. I've genuinely not set up my set pieces. I need to go back and change that. Early game problems, really. Good ball in. Goldson! First goal of the season from Connor Goldson, the big man. Getting on the end of Barisic's free kick cross into the back of the net. Game on. 1-0 Rangers. Good ball in. Barisic gets himself free. Goldson rather gets himself free. Good ball from Barisic, of course. Getting it twice. Oh, it was an offside claim. Never offside. Absolutely never offside in a month of Sundays. So we're going to start off by giving the entire team, where's the praise? Now highlights started, so hopefully that doesn't affect it. Tavernier bringing it forward. Good run. Great ball into Alfredo Morelos. Can that aggression get him a goal? Yes, it can. 2-0 Rangers inside 12 minutes. This is a good start. Good ball from Tav. Again, the assist, like in real life with Rangers, of course, coming from their full-backs. Not across this time. Great left-footed ball. Killer ball from Tavernier. Excuse me. And Morelos just slotting home. All those players that have been promoted to the first team, by the way, are available for the reserve, so they will still be getting game time. They're just, as I said, up here for the mentoring more than anything. Have made a lot of staff I'll go through the staff changes after the game as well, because there is a lot of staff changes as Joe Aribo puts one wide. We're going for it. Are we on extended highlights? Are we on key? Because that would be good. Right, let's get that up to maximum. We'll knock this up one. We are on extended. We are going to switch down to key highlights because I prefer key highlights. That praise has just gone through now according to the UI. Hopefully that's just been delayed. Ryan Jack, really good press there from Jack. Aribo whips in. Considine. A little bit of a boogie there from Considine as he clears that. That was a really unorthodox clearance but effective. Tavernier bringing it in. Good challenge from Hayes. Cleared away. Jack picks up. You can see how this tactic works. It is we're flooding the box. That's how it's going to work now. It's going to be vulnerable to counters. We know that. That's where Jack, Hollander and Goldson really come in. Tavernier, off the bar from the captain. I have kept Tavernier as captain, and for licensing reasons, I'm told, McGregor starts as default vice captain. I've just kept him as that because he is a really good vice captain option, to be honest. And Goldson's wanted by about 1 million clubs, so, hey ho, we'll leave it as it is. Zungu and Yanis Hadji. Can he get a ball in here? He's got good crossing actually, although it has regressed down to 15. Kent is bobbling around. Cleared away. Tavernier. Knocked away. Tavernier again. Joe Aribo. Good ball in towards Morelos. Can't find him. Goldson. Picks up Hollander. Jack. Barisic. Great ball for Ryan Kent. That's his first goal of the season. 3-0 up at Pataudry. This is looking good, guys. This is looking really good right now. This is the start to the season that we wanted. Hollander finding Jack into Barisic. Lovely ball. Another assist for our fullbacks, by the way. First time Ryan Kent off the post. It's good. It's good. It's Ryan Kent. Is this another offside claim, by the way? Yeah, again, I think it's Considine that plays him on there actually. It's actually a fairly good defensive line otherwise from Aberdeen. We're going to ignore the play for set pieces as soon as we can. Hernandez whips in. Watkins. Was that a save? It was offside anyway. But good save from Alan McGregor. We're going to give another bit of praise to the entire team. We'll go back in at half time. Whipped in Hollander off the bar. Oh, we're playing really well here. We are playing really, really well here. Hit the bar twice, we're 3-0 up. We cannot complain. Ojo gets it away. Watkins. McGinn. Oh, Tav pressed there and left Hayes in behind. I think that's Zungu getting back, doing really well. Hayes. McGinn. Oh, that's a good pass. Just wide from Watkins, thankfully for us. Looking to keep that clean sheet. They are definitely coming on to us a bit more now. And I've managed to hit the sponsor board in behind as I tried to hit ignore there. So that's why the game paused, because it loaded up Google Chrome to load up the website for whichever one. I think it was a FMFC actually. So let's get in, let's give them outstretched arms. I'm very happy with how it's going. Green responses, great, perfect. Tactics, opposition. I will set this to be correct. Okay, he's actually not changed anything. Responsibilities. Delegate? I didn't know you could do that. That's a very good way of doing it. Start second half. That's the quickest way I've ever realised. I did not know that button was there. 3-0 up at half time. Praised, green reactions. All good. Joe Aribo whips in towards Morelos. Can't find him again. Looks more like Morelos not jumping than Aribo's ball being poor though. Aribo again. Ryan Jack. Good ball to Barisic. Into Ryan Kent again. Second of the day for Kent. A hat-trick of assists for Borna Barisic. The one thing that I did forget to show you in the tactics tutorial, by the way, was individual tactics. So Barisic is set to stay wider, Kent set to stay narrower, and Hadji set to free roam because you can't set him to stay narrower. And that kind of worked for me. And I don't mind Tavernier coming inside because I think he's fairly good when he does come inside. But 4-0 up here, very, very happy. Philippe Palander, Ryan Jack. Can he find a good ball? He's found Zhangzhou on the switch. He's going to play it forward for Hadji. It's a fairly poor pass. I don't think Hadji was in or near on his bike enough for that one. But he's found Tavernier in space. He's done really well, Yanis Hadji. Back to Zhangzhou. Ball in. Hadji. Tavernier picks up. And it goes again. Aribo, we're queuing up to score. We are literally queuing up to score right now. This tactic is good. This tactic is really good. We are going to make our first change rather. Now, because we've got the 5 subs this season, we need to do it over 3 segments. So it's a 1-2-2 or a 1-3-1, whatever way you want to work it, but it has to be done over 3 subs as Morelos cracks the bar again. So Kamara comes on for Jack. That's just really a fresh legs change. We will bring on Cedric Eaton. I want to see how he's going to get on, and Kamara Roof. Again, to see how he gets on. Bringing him on the right hand side, just resting players up basically. Barisic's getting tired now as well, so we'll bring on Calvin Bassey for Barisic. And who else? We'll bring on Greg Stewart. Let's see how Greg Stewart gets on. So that's our 5 subs. Stewart coming on, Barisic coming on, Bassey rather coming on for Barisic, who's had an absolute stormer, my man of the match by a country mile. Might go to Kent because of the 2 goals. But Barisic with 3 assists, and just generally played very, very well. You expect it from Borna Barisic though. Greg Stewart whips it across, finds Kamar Roof, comes into the box. Can he find the ball? No, he finds Tavernier instead, who might have a bit of space to find the ball. It falls to Zhangzhou. Joe Lewis with a big save there. Launched away. They're now playing for that long ball, so we've got to be careful of that. But that's fine. This is what I expect teams to be doing against us. Greg Stewart whips it in. It's actually a really good ball. Finds Roof on the run. Roof plays it back for Greg Stewart. His first of the season off the bench. It's 5-0 at Pataudry. This is a good game. I'm very, very happy indeed. Greg Stewart. It was a great ball from Stewart initially, and then he just runs. He's the guy that's making a run into the box. He finds a bit of space. Roof finds him. Two defenders switch off, or I think it's the two holding midfielders rather switch off. And first time in the back of the net, very little chance for Joe Lewis in that one. Now this does not look like a full strength Aberdeen side we have played, but they've obviously made subs and whatnot. Obviously missing Sam Cosgrove. Barisic is indeed man of the match with that 9.6 rating. Very, very happy with this result. Outstretched arms. Well done, lads. Perfection. To go to Pittodrie and win 5-0 on the opening day of the season is, the perfect way to start the season. So while I'm remembering transfer history and staff, this is all the staff changes that I have made. So as you can see, obviously Gerrard out, Steve Walker out, all these guys out. And on the ends we have got Lars Ruard, who is a sports scientist. I feel like he's not one that I would have appointed normally, but I think he was an upgrade on our old sports scientist, so, hey ho. This is our new head of youth, Jan Burry. He is a German. He is a regenerated person, so it's not the most realistic, but I felt this was vertical tiki-taka, by the way, when I hired him. I promise you that said vertical tiki-taka, because that's what I looked for. But hey ho, he's resolute, so he's good personality, he's got decent stats, not that I think that's overly relevant. Fair formation is matching, playing style is matching, and that was the issue with Craig Mulholland, who is actually a very good head of youth this year. Personality and formation just didn't match up, so I wanted to make sure that it all matched up. There was a Portuguese guy who I had in the beta, but he was under as a 4-4-2 this time, so he mustn't have a set formation, unfortunately. We've got Stephen Lowers as a physio at the under 18s, we've got Liam Kershaw as a physio, we've got Ian McKinley as an under 18s physio coming in from Clyde, we've got Simon Campton as our head of sports science. I'm wondering if I searched physiotherapy here rather than sports science and done a bit of a boot. Anthony Colbert, very, very good fitness coach. I think we had him in the Barcelona save, to be honest, but he's very, very good. We've got this lad, he is a physio. We've got this guy coming in as our head performance analyst, replacing Graham Murty. Andrea Barzagli comes in to help out with the reserves, but he also covers off the training for the senior team. Mario Meijer is another physio. Massimo Neri is another fitness coach. Joel Batts comes in again as a goalkeeping coach, a very, very good goalkeeping coach. Paulo Sousa, head physio. It was kind of the cheapest options. I didn't really want to particularly go for him just because of his work permit and whatnot. And Park Ji-sung comes in again as a reserve coach. Reserve coach personality, that's what I'm looking for. Again, in the first team, he's covering off just making sure everyone is light in terms of coaches. So as you see here, everything is average or light, and Park Ji-sung just going across the board. Andrea Barzagli covered a role that was not covered by anyone else. 5-star, 4.5-star fitness coaches, 4.5-star and whatnot there. And we can actually probably, no we can't untick, yeah, but we can put a Park to do that again. So that's fine. Now we've got 5-star there as well through me. So that's kind of where we're at today. You've obviously had a very good start to the season with that 5-0 win against Aberdeen. Smash the like button for that, please, guys. We will be back next episode for either the Old Firm game or a Europa League qualifier. I'll kind of work that one out. That will be tomorrow. I'll hopefully see you all then.